With this past weekend's UFC Fight Night 85 event at Brisbane Entertainment Centre, the UFC touched down in Australia for the 9th time. From Mark Hunt's walk-off knockout of Frank Mir in the heavyweight headliner to Neil Magny's brilliant comeback to finish Hector Lombard in the co-main event, let's take a look at what really mattered at UFC Fight Night 85.
So, I have a lot of respect for Frank and his skill set. Just tonight there's always a winner and a loser, so it's just the way it is. Just work.
Mark Hunt's star shined bright in Brisbane once again. After a brief feeling out process, Hunt blasted Mir with one shot that sent him crashing to the canvas. No follow-up was required because in typical Hunt style, the Super Samoan walked off as the referee waved off the fight. While Hunt needed just one punch to end the main event, Neil Magny needed many more than that to force a stoppage in his co-main event showdown with Hector Lombard. At first, Lombard didn't look like he missed a beat after more than a year away from the octagon because his nasty punching power hurt Magny early in the first round. Somehow, though, Magny managed to survive the round before turning the tide in his favor. Magny got the advantage toward the ends of the second round when he got on top of Lombard and began to hammer away with big punches and elbows. Despite Lombard shelling up and hardly defending himself, referee Steve Percival allowed the beating to carry on through the end of the second round and into the opening moments of the third round. Magny stayed focused on the task at hand though, and finally got the stoppage, but not before that he was required to land 100 significant ground strikes on Lombard, a new single-fight UFC record.
As much as we're in the sport to win or whatever, it's hard as an individual to really sit there and put that kind of damage on a guy and not have it stopped. I mean, the ref supposed to be to protect the fighter, and he wasn't in position to protect himself at all, and the ref should have stepped in earlier, I thought. But I don't know. That's not my job. I guess I can just keep fighting. I don't know.
Plenty of locals were featured on the card in Brisbane. The 21-year-old Aussie prospect Jake Matthews announced himself to the world with a third-round submission of Johnny Case. Case had his moments in the lightweight bout, which won Fight of the Night honors, but Matthews slowed him down with body kicks and ultimately scored the fight-ending rear naked choke to leave no doubt. In the end, the Brisbane event delivered a feel-good story for the Aussies, with their countrymen Hunt, Matthews, Daniel Kelly, and Beck Rawlings all notching victories. But we also saw a pivotal welterweight contest that may have propelled Denver's Neil Magny into a top 5 matchup next time out. And that's what really mattered at UFC Fight Night 85 in Australia.